Okay, we're on. Hi, everybody. It's Tay, your spokesperson from OPSWA. Welcome to OPSWA's first podcast ever. We're really excited to be here. We're really excited to start this and launch this because we feel the need to kind of use the PSW voice on a broader spectrum. All of these podcasts are going to be across all of our social media platforms, and we will be creating a TikTok account as well to promote our TikToks and to give you guys a little sneak peek of what's coming up next, future shows, future speakers, things like that. You all know who I'm sitting here with today. Most of you do, 99% of you do. We have our CEO, Miranda Ferrier, and then we have our Director of Operations, Ian De Silva. They're both here today with me to help essentially launch the show and basically explain what the show means to them as well. For me, as a PSW on the ground and in the trenches, this show is going to be sort of like a microphone to all of our experiences and an unfiltered, raw way of basically getting your voice out there and speaking on the issues and not sweeping things under the rug. And I'm really excited to do that. As a lot of you know, I do a lot of public advocacy and we don't sweep things under the rug. So this is cool and this is great. And I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to have you both here, Ian and Miranda, to take time out of your Saturday to come here and film this with me. So I'll pass it along to both of you. Maybe you can talk about what this podcast is going to mean to you both as well on an administrative level. And yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Jay. No, this podcast is a great opportunity for the association to really, truly connect with our personal support workers and all PSWs and healthcare professionals in the province and Canada wide. We're going to be doing this in partnership with our Canadian Support Workers Association, which is our national body. We represent lots of healthcare aides and continuing care assistants and personal care attendants and PSWs across our wonderful nation. So we're looking to bring everyone together to talk about the core actual issues that are occurring frontline everywhere in our country. Being a personal support worker myself, having watched my colleagues and all of you fight through the COVID, really made us realize how much the truth needs to be told. We need to start the conversation. And we need to not have any blockers on this conversation. So that is why we are starting this podcast. It's all about transparency. It's all about bringing up the issues, having some laughs, maybe some cries, who knows? But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be very helpful and very meaningful to the PSWs, we hope. Ian?
Thank you, Miranda. I'm Ian De Silva. I'm the Director of Operations for Canadian Support Workers Association and the Ontario PSW Association. Like Miranda, I'm very much hoping that this podcast will be used to really cover a wide range of items right across that are affecting the PSW right now. As an operations director, I get a lot of emails and questions about still in access to the, for example, pay issues, disrespect issues, professional boundary issues, delegation issues. There's a number of issues that we're currently dealing with right across this entire field. So very much hoping that the PSWs watching, everyone watching will be able to connect with us, submit ideas for this podcast, and then we will be able to better understand the situation that we're all dealing with and at least be another conduit for support. So thank you.
I'm really excited as well that we're doing this over Zoom. It's a bit of a different spin on a podcast. You're able to watch us speak, which is nice for a lot of you visual people out there, but you're also able to just put your phone down and listen to us speak while you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. But it's also giving us the opportunity to have a real, raw, unfiltered, unedited conversation about what's going on. As a lot of you may know, that you cannot edit things in Zoom. So the things that we're talking about, you're going to be hearing the first impression. So it's going to be good. I think a lot of key details are going to come out of this. We're going to be touching on things like, our social media management. I will be diving a little bit deeper into my Invisible Worker series pieces that I've submitted online. And we're just going to be asking some hard-hitting questions to some people and just digging the dirt out. And what better way to do that than have it on Zoom as well. So I'm really excited for it all. I know Miranda and Ian, you both are excited for it. And I'll end our first little intro here and stay tuned for the next podcast that we have, and we'll be talking more specifically on these topics. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you, Ian. Bye, everybody.
Looking forward to it. Thanks, Tay.
Thanks, everyone.